Hi, welcome to my SurvivalCraft video on how to build a basic shelter. In my last video, I showed how to make some tools and gather resources, and now we're going to use those skills to turn this lovely little cave into a basic little home. And so for that, we're going to have to add a door, maybe right here, and maybe add a window, and then we have to get it ready so we can sleep here safely. That means we need to change the floor to be wood or dirt or something comfy, not just stone. And we'll also make a chest so that you have a place to store your stuff when you're out exploring. Okay, so let's get started. I already gathered some resources so that I don't have to bore you with, watching me chop down a tree. So I have some wood, and you know what, let's use that to make a door. So we'll use our little crafting table, and to make a door, let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's a door. So we've got that. And let's also make a chest for storing all our stuff. That goes around like this. It's the same recipe as when you were making the furnace, but you're using wood planks instead, and that makes a chest. And that just gives you extra storage. Okay, so now that we have those, we're going to get ready to also make a glass window. But for that, we need to get some sand. All right, but first let's place the door right there. There we go. Now we have a door, and you just click on it to open it and close it. Okay. And let's also place our chest. Yeah, maybe right there. And that gives us a whole bunch of storage. I'll just move some stuff in there. And now we want a glass window. So for that, we need to find some sand. Close that door behind me. And we will smelt it, and it'll turn into glass. Excuse me, wolf. Huh. I think we need to go to the beach up ahead. Now to get sand, we need a shovel. Yes, here's some lovely sand. Okay. So we'll move this shovel in here. And let's get a few pieces. We don't need a lot because we're not going to have a lot of windows. Alright, that should be it. Alright, now we'll go back and we'll use the furnace to make that into glass. Here's our little house. Oh, and I already know where I'm going to put the window. Right above the door there. Ah. I can just learn how to move around. Okay, here we go. Now, to the furnace. We need two things. We need a fuel. Oh, you know what? So to get fuel, let's actually get the planks back out. We need fuel on the bottom, and we need the sand on top. Now for fuel, we could use coal if we have some, or we can just use the wooden planks. And here's our first piece of glass. We'll wait for the others. You don't actually have to wait. You can just go away and do other stuff. So let's actually get ready. So we're going to have one window up there, and where do we want the other one? Maybe right there. So we'll just dig a little hole for that window. Yeah, maybe over there. There we go. So let's check on our glass, and we got it. We have some plank left over. Okay, so now we will place the windows. There we go. A lovely view. And another one above the door. Oh, actually, there's nothing to attach it to, I just realized. I guess we could put it up here instead. It's, there we go. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a basic shelter, but we still can't sleep here. If we try to do that, it says too uncomfortable to sleep. Because to have a shelter that you can sleep in, you need a roof. We have that. But you also need a soft floor. So we're actually going to dig some of this stone out and replace it with wooden planks. All right. Well, we'll use that elsewhere. All right. Getting back out of the chest. There we go. And there. So now, let's try it. I don't know if my... There we go. And we're going to sleep. And that's it, pretty much. That's what you need for your first shelter. In our next video, we're going to actually make a real house that, you know, has some decorations and a nice looking roof and things like that. But this will get you started so that your character can be safe and sound. Alright, thanks for watching, and goodbye.